Today's class is talking about integration by U-Sub method. Um, Integration from 0 to square root of 15, 5x multiplied by parentheses x squared plus 1 raised up to negative 9 over 4 power dx. So first step, we still set the x squared plus 1 equals to u, and then we do derivative on both sides, left side and right side. So u, we take derivative, so it's du, and on the right side we take derivative, it's 2x then dx. Then we are going to replace the dx later on by solving dx. So how do we do that? We simply divide it by 2x divided by 2x on both sides. Then we would find dx equals to half, actually 1 over 2x du. Then this integration now is based on, everything is based on x. In terms of x, we need to change that in terms of u. How do we do that? It's actually pretty straightforward. All we need to do is we plug in 0 to x squared plus 1, so 0 squared plus 1 equals to 1. And then square root of 15 square plus 1, it's a 16. So we're going to change that from 1 to 16, integration 1 to 16, then 5x there, but x squared plus 1 is actually u to the power negative 9 over 4, and then dx right now is 1 over 2x du. So 1 over 2x du right now. And then this x and this x, we can cancel that out. Then we can multiply by 1/2 and 5 together. So we will get 1, integration 1 to 16, 5 over 2, u to the negative 9 over 4 power, then du. Then next step, we can take this constant number outside of the integration sign. So 5 over 2 outside, still 1 to 16, then u to the negative 9 over 4 power, then du. Now we simply just go ahead to do antiderivative. So how do we do that? 5 over 2 outside, then we need to use u. Negative 9 over 4, we need to plus 1. That 1, we can see that, like treated that as a 4 over 4. So negative 9 plus 4, it will be negative 5 over 4. Then we actually need to divide it by negative 5 over 4, but it's same thing as multiply by its reciprocal. So we just multiply that, negative 4 over 5. Then we can just evaluate this from 1 to 16. Then we can just go ahead to multiply by these two fractions. Simplify 5 and 5. This one divided by 2, it's a 1. Divided by 2, it's a 2. Then we have a negative power, negative sign there. So it's negative 2. Then we can put, well, I just rewrite it one more time, negative 5 over 4, then evaluate that from 1 to 16. Then negative 2 is still there. We just replace this u by 16. So 16 to the negative 5 over 4 power minus 1 to the negative 5 over 4 power. Then what can we get right now? We should lower the 16, so negative 2 is still there. We lowered the 16 to 2 to the 4th power, then negative 5 over 4, then minus 1 to the any power, still 1. So we can just calculate this one right now. So negative 2 outside. This 4 and 4, you can cancel that out. So you have 2 to the negative 5 power minus 1. So keep that in mind. Any negative power, while the whole value is still positive, but anytime when you have a negative power, we are just thinking of reciprocal, which is 1 over 5, 1 over 2 to the positive power. So negative 2 still outside, 1 over 2 to the positive power, then minus 1. Then now it's just negative 2, and then 1 over 32 minus 1. Then we can think of negative 2, 1 over 32 minus 32 over 32. Then we can have negative 2 outside. 1 minus 32 is negative 31 over 32. So now we can go ahead to actually, multiply those. Before we multiply those, we can just, again, reduce divided by 2, divided by 2. So we have 16. Then negative times negative is positive. So the final answer will be 31 over 16. So this will be the final answer for this integration question. So please let me know if you have any questions related to integration, or you have any feedback or any comments. Please leave me anything down below, and don't forget to subscribe.